you do things was a perfect match for an organization later on, just one Chesed.
Baruch Hashem.
But it was like a development. It wasn't like you came here for the organization. You
No, not at
were
all.
living that way, and the organization matched.
But I've been zoche, mamash. The shout out to the Mrs. Lillian is really just an unbelievable.
We call them the Lillians because that's how
we're not the Aharons, we're the Lillians, because she really is. She's unbelievable. She's the hostess with the Moses, and you can ask my boys, Mikey and Nate, what's our favorite mitzvah, and they'll tell you it's achnasat orchim. It's just it's what we're about. It's what we are as a nation.
Food is good.
It's about food is definitely good.
The singing is good. That's also a big thing. The singing,
the Torah, everything. Baruch Hashem. I really mamash. I thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu every day that He blessed me with such an Eshet Chayil. And actually a funny story when we first got married. I think I told you this. When we first got married, first 6 months, it's not easy. I went to go see a couple of Mikubalim, a couple of Kabbalists. And they all three of them, you go, you write your name down, you write your wife's name down, and they look at it and they tell you what they see. They have the koach of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So 3 of them individually within the first 6 months, different times, they don't know each other. I wrote down my name, I wrote my wife's name. All 3 of them did the same exact thing. They looked at the sheet at my name, they looked up at me. Then they looked at our name, they looked up at me like, I don't see it.
Wow.
They're like, I don't see what? I don't see where you have the zchut to marry such an Eshet Chayil. So that's just an understanding of who the Lillians are, right? Lillian worked for NCSY for many years, and they called her Mama Lils.
Wow, funny. So it continues the legacy, but what we want to do in this podcast, and what we're going to hope to do, and we'll try to do it weekly for anyone who wants to join us, reach out, ask questions. We're going to discuss real kindness, real chesed. Obviously, there's going to be some tougher moments because kindness, if we just only do kindness, it's going to be imbalance. It's going to lead to problems. Like as Yosef Aharon working for an organization during the war, we're going to get into some of that, like the challenges of balancing it out with an organization where there's endless opportunities, endless possibilities, endless requests. I mean, literally endless. Like it's the thousands of people needing.
Some of the hardest things that I've had to do over the past couple of weeks is saying, I'm sorry, no, I can't.
Yeah, so being able to say no is definitely a big part of real chesed. But that is chesed because you can't do everything.
Right. So we have to
do what you do.
We understand who we are as an organization, what our lane is, and each one within the organization has their responsibilities. And if it doesn't fall within what we're doing, if we can pass them along to other organizations that do what we do, which is in and of itself is a chesed.
Yeah.
But if it's not our lane and it's not something that we feel like we can do, then we just say, listen, I am so sorry. This is not what we do, but you can contact so-and-so. I believe they might be able to help you. Or if I don't know anybody, I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's just not something that we do.
So that comes together with something that I'm involved with Just One Chesed the last few months. Obviously, when the war began, I sent Yosef and the organization, I sent their website link to all the different main people that I'm connected with financially to help equip the soldiers. It was an emergent situation, and thank God people responded appropriately.
Yeah, thank God. Within the first week, we actually purchased 3,800 bulletproof vests with the ceramic and 500 helmets, and it cost over $2.5 million.
Wow. So we all had that initial opportunity as the war began. We'll get more into details as time goes on, but we got to really hit my own, population of people, and thank God they were awake at that moment. Now, obviously,